What up, everybody, and welcome to Baz on Blades. My name is Baz, and I talk about blades. Today, we're going to do another episode of Non-Conforming. Now, I know that you've already seen the title to this video, Non-Conforming, the knife enthusiast community gets woke. Now, I typically enjoy doing the non-conforming videos where I have an opinion that differs from the majority of opinions in our enthusiast group. But I have to be honest with you. I hate the fact that I'm having to do this video today. I hate this. I absolutely hate it with every fiber of my being. Okay? Look into these eyes right here. I hate that I have to talk about this today. I hate it. But I'm going to talk about it anyway. Now, I want to preface this video by saying it will not be safe to watch at work. Do not let your children watch this video. It will be full of profanity probably. If you are easily offended by profanity, you will probably want to get the fuck out of here right now, okay? The second thing is, please, this is opinion. I am going to state very little fact in this. I'm being honest about that up front. I do have some definitions here from the Webster's Dictionary and from the Department of Justice of the United States of America. They are fact. The rest of this is going to be Baz on Blade's opinion. The third thing is, if you feel like after you watch this that you hate Baz on Blades because you disagree with his opinion, or you want to unsubscribe from Baz on Blades on YouTube or unfollow Baz on Blades on Instagram, please just go ahead and do that. Don't even bother commenting in the comment section, because if you go down there and you're like, Baz on Blades, you're stupid, I'm unsubscribing, I'm going to be nothing. I'm not even going to return a comment. Because I think it's utterly ridiculous to announce to somebody that you are unfollowing them. That's what somebody that I would classify as a princess would do, and I'm not a princess, so I honestly don't even understand that too much. Now, Baz on Blades, what has got you all riled up? It's simple, guys. I'm just sick and fucking tired of this world that we live in. I am sick and tired of the utter ridiculousness of this world. This world has gone to shit, and I cannot get away from it. I turned my TV service off years ago. There is no TV service in my home. I don't even have an antenna hooked up. 0 TV channels, because basically everything that you hear on the TV is a fucking lie. Everything. My grandfather used to tell me, and he would tell anybody that listens, never believe anything you hear and only half of what you see. And that, my friend, applies to TV. Now, what got me started up today? I rolled out of bed this morning after I woke up, same as every other morning. I go to the bathroom, I take a piss, I get a washcloth, I wipe the crud out of my eyes, I go to the kitchen, I get a bottle of water out of the refrigerator, I go sit down, I open up my phone, I've got to check, YouTube and Instagram and all those things, because I've constantly got people communicating with me on all different things, asking me questions or talking about products or getting my opinion on something. It's just all part of it. So I like to take care of that as I go, because I want to have a very personable channel. I want to reach out and comment when people comment on my videos. I want to answer their emails and all of that. So this morning, the first thing I did is I opened up Instagram, and blam, there's nothing but blank black boxes where the pictures are supposed to be. And I thought, is there something wrong with my phone? Is there something wrong with the app? Is there something wrong with Instagram? But no, it's not. Apparently today, June the 2nd, Tuesday, 2020, is a hashtag day. Now, I don't pay much attention to hashtags. I don't take those things seriously. I think this is all utter ridiculousness, and I include myself in that. The internet, the social media sites, YouTube, Instagram, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. If it disappeared tomorrow, I wouldn't miss it for 1 second. Except YouTube is a great place. If you don't know how to do something, you can find a video on how to do it. It helps me out a lot. You know, like I'm working on my car. I can go and I can find out how to change muffler bearings on my car. That's fantastic. But this morning when I opened up Instagram and saw all these blank black boxes, I finally noticed they all had the same hashtag on them. Blackout Tuesday. Hashtag Blackout Tuesday. And then I saw that this is a hashtag that is in support of fighting against racial inequality. Well, that doesn't make any sense to me because the hashtag itself only has one race in it. The black race, African Americans, whatever you want to call these people. If you are hashtagging about one race, that's pretty much the definition of racism. And that makes you a racist. That's pretty much the definition of racism. Wait a second. I've got the definition of racism right here from the Webster's Dictionary. Let's see what this is. Racism, a belief that race is the primary determinant of human traits and capacities. Well, when you hashtag something that has only to do with the black people, that's racism. You are not fighting against racism. You are basically highlighting racism is what you are doing. Pat yourself on the back right now, and it doesn't really matter what you think about that. It's the textbook definition of racism. You are not saying hashtag all lives matter. You're picking out one race in order to support them above other races. That is racism, period. By the definition. By the definition, that is racism. So, I initially thought, this is crazy. I'm going to comment on some of these things, and commented on a few posts from different knife makers, knife manufacturers, knife enthusiasts. I commented comments like, what's going on? Why are you doing this? What does this have to do with knives? And instantly, without mentioning any race, I didn't mention any race at all, I am instantly called a fucking racist. A fucking racist. Not a racist, a fucking racist. Instantly, I have been told my opinion does not matter. I have been told to fuck off and die. Fuck off and die. Somebody on the internet that is a total stranger told me I could fuck off and die because I'm not a racist. Baz on Blades doesn't care what your skin color is. I don't care what your race is. I don't care what your sexuality is. I don't care what your religious beliefs are. The fact is, 99.99999% of the people I interact with online, I do not know personally, and I don't care. I don't care outside of just providing the best content that I can. Now, if you want to pick out one race and support them and then pretend like that's not racism, that's all up to you, okay? The fact that I was told to fuck off and die because I support all races and I'm not racist at all is, I would say it's laughable, but come on, somebody just said they hoped I would die. And you know what? One day I will die, but not because of this. I guarantee that. So what I decided to do after that, I went back and I deleted those comments that caused those arguments. And then I started commenting, hashtag all lives matter. That's it. Hashtag all lives matter. Then, oh my God, because Baz on Blades looks at all races the same way and doesn't pick any one race out to have an issue with, I get called a racist again. I get told to fuck off and die. I mean, people are going insane. They're like, Baz on Blades, I'm going to unsubscribe or unfollow you because you're just not down with the picture. Well, no, I'm not down with racism. I'm not down with picking any one race out and supporting them over any other race in any shape, form, or fashion. Because again, that's the textbook definition of racism. Period. It doesn't matter if you're trying to do it for good or for bad or anything. That is racist. The hashtag all lives matter, that's not racist at all. It says all lives matter. It never mentions a race. There is no way to infer skin color or religious belief or sexual orientation from the hashtag all lives matter. It's just saying that all life matters. Period. That's all that means. Now, I think this is utterly ridiculous, and I don't have time for it in my life. So, after I comment, hashtag all lives matter, I'm just unfollowing these people. Not because I have anything against them personally. I don't. I don't know them personally. I'm not saying anything personal about them. I just don't want to see this bullshit in my feed. I don't. I don't want to read a bunch of comments about people fighting over racism. That's not what I want to see on Instagram. I follow these people to see photos of knives, to see the maker's work in progress, to pick up new techniques and new ideas. And I don't want to hear about politics or societal issues. They have nothing to do with the world of a knife enthusiast. Now, you are perfectly welcome to have your own opinion, and I don't care what it is. But I'm not going to follow your stuff if I have to dig through political, social commentary in order to look at photos of knives. I'm just not going to do that. I don't have the time in the day to do it, and honestly, I just don't care. I just don't care because, like I've said, race is not an issue with me. I don't see race. I see individual people, and I judge them on their individual actions and the way they interact with other people. Now, the second definition I've got here has to do with something that maybe these people are not thinking about. Now, you turn on the TV, you see all of these riots and the looters and all the arson and all the acts of violence, and it's all tied together in this, whatever this is that's going on. Whatever it is that's going on. It's all tied together, guys. So there you are on Instagram and you're hashtagging Blackout Tuesday. You are in effect saying that you support what is going on. Now, before you say, oh, I don't support the violence and everything. Yeah, but see, there's not a way to separate that in a simple hashtag. The hashtag is not hashtag Blackout Tuesday, comma, I don't support violence, comma, don't steal from stores, comma, don't burn down your own city. That's not the hashtag. The hashtag is hashtag Blackout Tuesday. So that means, in effect, you are supporting all of this. Thank God you are protected by the First Amendment and the protections that these social media sites have. Let me read you part of the definition of aiding and abetting a criminal activity. Part of it is that the accused assisted or participated in the commission of the underlying substantive offense. You are using your social media platform to support these offenses. To convict a principal of aiding and abetting the commission of a crime, a jury must find beyond reasonable doubt that the defendant knowingly and intentionally aided and abetted the principals in each essential element of the crime. You are using your social media platform to aid in the commission of these crimes. You are supporting these crimes. I don't care what you think you are supporting. I don't care about that at all. Because you cannot turn on the TV and see a city burning, see mobs of people dragging people out of their cars and curb stomping them because of the skin of their color. See people looting stores until they are absolutely empty, everything stolen. See people's lives destroyed. You are ignoring all of that in order to support what is happening right now. And in my opinion, that makes you as much a criminal as the people that are doing it. Think about that. It doesn't matter your intention. It does not matter. You are supporting what is going on right now, period. And I am ashamed of everybody that is doing this. Now, granted, they're probably all doing it just a virtue signal. Because most of these people I've followed for a couple of years, and I've never seen them post one thing about supporting anything like this. And then all of a sudden, now, they're all hashtag Blackout Tuesday. Black. Not all races, black. Again, racism in and of itself. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care. If it wasn't for little avatars on the internet, I wouldn't even know what majority of people look like. And I don't care. When somebody wants to talk to me about a knife, I don't care if they're black or they're white or they're Asian or anything. I don't care. You know what? This morning, I had to run some errands. And I went to the post office, I went to Walmart, and then I stopped at a gas station. I interacted with, just from best of my recollection, thinking back, probably 4 or 5 different races of people. At no time when I was interacting with these people did I care what race they are. When I went to the gas station to get my Monster Energy drink, I didn't care if the woman behind the counter wasn't from the United States or she was a different race. The only thing I cared about is that they had Monster Energy drinks, 2 for $4.25. And it was 20 cents cheaper than the gas station down the road. I don't care if the person selling it to me is black or white or Puerto Rican or Chinese or anything. I don't care. I was just there to get a Monster Energy drink, and they had the best price. That's all I care about. Hashtag bunch of bullshit. This is a fucking joke. It is a fucking joke, and all of you that are doing this are just keeping it going. All this does is highlight the differences between the races. Okay? And most of these differences are perceived differences, because the fact is, we're all of one race. We are Homo sapiens. We are human beings. Black people are not different than white people. They're human beings. White people are not different than Chinese people. They're human beings. This hashtag should be hashtag human beings. Hashtag human beings. or hashtag All Lives Matter. But instead, it's hashtag Blackout Tuesday. A racist hashtag, because you are coming out for one race. I don't care if you're elevating them above other races. I don't care if you're saying they're equal to other races. You are coming out for one race, and that is the definition of racism. You are a racist if you are supporting these stupid hashtags that only mention one race. And that is the reason that racism will not disappear. Now, I'm going to tell you how to stop racism. The only way to stop racism, period. Stop being a racist. Every individual, if they would just stop looking at skin color, if they would stop hashtagging this stupid fucking bullshit, if you would just stop with this, it would go away. As generations die off and old racial prejudices die off generation to generation, it would disappear. Unfortunately, you cannot turn on the TV, you cannot turn on the radio, you cannot go to YouTube, you cannot go to Instagram, to Twitter, wherever you choose to go. You cannot go there without race issues being shoved down your throat. And that's why I don't have anything to do with any of this crap. You know, I've got Instagram, and I've got a YouTube, and that's just all part of the Baz on Blades thing. But I don't care what your race is. I don't care. I don't care at all. I mean, seriously, look into my eyes. I don't care what race you are, the color of your skin. I don't care. I don't even think about it. When I interact with you, I'll never stop to think about your race. I am the least racist person that I know. And for somebody to tell me that I am a racist because I don't support their virtue signaling and separation of races with their hashtags is laughable. It's utterly ridiculous. It is a personal insult to me and to the people you are supposedly supporting, because you have picked them out by race to support, and that is racism. Think about it. Don't let this destroy the knife enthusiast community the way it is everything else. Please, drop this stupid bullshit. If you see a hashtag that has any reference to a single race, to a single skin tone, to a single sexual orientation, to a single religious belief, that hashtag is wrong. It is wrong because you are picking out one group of people. Hashtag Blackout Tuesday. Everybody posting this is a racist as far as the definition of racism goes. And for those that continue to support this, I am sorry. I cannot be a part of supporting you if you are supporting lawlessness. These people, no matter what their skin tone, no matter what their race, no matter anything, they are in the streets rioting, destroying things, destroying cities, buildings, businesses. They are attacking, murdering people. People have been murdered. people that had nothing to do with what happened to Mr. Floyd. I want to take a chance right now. The family of Mr. Floyd, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I can feel part of your pain, no matter what my skin color is. What happened to your brother, your father, your husband, your son is wrong. That police officer should go to prison. In a perfect world, maybe he should be subjected to the same thing he did to Mr. Floyd. I don't know. It's not my call. But this whole hashtag black anything, it is not helping. It is not right. It is not helping at all. Just turn on the TV. Just look at it. Don't listen to what other people are saying. Just look at it. When you see fire and death, busted windows, and people walking out of stores with all manner of stuff still in it, that is not helping. This has got to stop. It's got to stop. We have got to stop supporting the racial differences, because there are no differences. We're all human beings. All of us are human beings, no matter our skin color. So, if you're down with this hashtag Blackout Friday, you're not going to get my support on it at all. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're as much of a racist as people that hate black people because of their race. If you are supporting black people because of their race, that's racism. Again, Webster's dictionary, guys. The bottom line, the truth. Racism is racism. It doesn't matter what your intention is. And for those of you that want to tell me, fuck off and die, or my opinion doesn't matter or anything, please keep in mind, I don't care. I don't care. I do this for me. I don't do it for money. Unsubscribe, unfollow me, who cares? Tomorrow, it'll be like you were never there. That's just the bottom line. As always, thank you for taking the time to watch one of my videos. God bless all of you. All of you. And we will talk to you again.